Okay, it is Saturday, August 22nd, and we went to a few places to pick up some groceries for the coming week and also to replenish our produce. It's now pretty much the abundant season around here. All the farm stands are loaded with the type of fruits and vegetables that we look forward to all year to eat. We find this probably our favorite time of year because we can go and support local farmers, buy things at really affordable prices, really a lot, plentiful amounts, and again at really good prices supporting local farmers. So first we went to an apple orchard that's just about 19 minutes from our home. First time visiting there, we usually go to another local orchard. I picked up let's see, are these half pecks? These are half pecks, yes. A half peck of Paula Gold. I'm going to make some applesauce with those. Those were $4. The cheapest that you're going to find it anywhere around here. The other local one that we go to is in Baraboo, Wisconsin, and these apples would be anywhere from $12 to $15 there. This is a senior gentleman and his wife that have had this orchard for years upon years. And I just discovered that they were so close by because we always paid so much attention to the one in Baraboo. So we're really happy to have gone there and support a couple of people that really, really work hard to keep their orchard in business and keep their property so nice. So we also got a half a peck of some Zestars. That's my favorite, husband's favorite apple. When that is ready, it's ready, and then it's gone. So we were glad to get there before it's gone because it just got picked this week. And the Paula Gold or Paula Reds were just picked this morning. So then we got in the car. Okay, it's Saturday, August 22nd, and here are some things that we picked up at local farm stands and Aldi and Walmart. I think that's it. Mostly produce. We needed a lot of produce. It's the season of abundance around here in central southwestern Wisconsin. The farm stands are loaded, and this is our favorite time of year when we can start picking up things at really good prices. I know last week local beefsteak tomatoes were almost $5, and this week they were $3. So it's a great time right now where I can start making some homemade sauces, pizza sauces and spaghetti sauce, and enjoying the beefsteak tomatoes for sandwiches and just for eating, because the Roma tomatoes are being sold in bushels at very reasonable prices. And like I said, the beefsteaks are $3 a pound. And these are massive beefsteaks, so I bought, and you'll see them, three large beefsteak tomatoes for $6.98, I believe it was. So very happy about that. I'm not going to find tomatoes like that in any store in any part of this part of Wisconsin. So the only time I can see tomatoes like these would be if I would grow them myself or buy them from a local farm stand. So I found a local orchard that I was not aware of until last year, and by last year it was too late for us to go. So this year we made a point of going. My husband's favorite apple is Zestar. It was picked this week, so we got a half peck of Zestar, $4. A half peck of Paula Red just picked this morning, also $4. We got a couple of apple turnovers as well, and large apple turnovers, and that package was $3. And then from there, we stopped at another farm stand, which that will be coming up in this haul pretty quick. But we did make a quick trip to Aldi and got some zucchini. I think these were 49 cents a pound. I got 3 zucchini. Let's see what these peaches were. The peaches were on sale. I want to say they were like $1. Let me see here if they got it on here. Just the peach filling, yeah. The red grapes were $1.29 a pound, so that is a very good price for red grapes. And the peaches, I just have $2.78 for a 2-pound bag. I think they were $1.59 a pound. I got these in the Aldi Fine, some figs, $2 for organic soft-dried from Smyrna, Georgia, figs. These Bolthouse carrots are from Walmart, and they were $1.08. We couldn't find any purple cabbage, so my husband will have to have green cabbage and shredded carrots for his coleslaw this week. We got some white classic bread from Aldi. Let's see what we got here. The white bread was $1.45. The Italian loaf was $3.79, kind of pricey, but I really like the look of that. It's never in whenever we go shopping. Gonna start giving my cat just a little bit of pumpkin in that for his stomach and for other issues, and so the pumpkin was very affordable. But where, oh where on the receipt is it? Canned pumpkin, $1.79 for 100% pure pumpkin. This is in the Aldi Finds. I want to make a peach crisp, so I bought 2 cans of the peaches. Yeah, peach filling. Each can was $2.29. So that is so far the Aldi. I'm going to show you what we got in the freezer and the refrigerator section as well. Okay, so we got some half and half. That was $2.29, so that's like half the price of what we normally buy. So we bought 2 of them, and they expire sometime in October. These are the apple turnovers that we got. Very nice. Just made that morning. So that'll be dessert for Sunday night. My husband's lunch meat. He wanted some of these Greek yogurts, the lime or lemon lime Greek yogurts. And they were, the half and half was $2.39. The Greek yogurts were for each 4-pack were $2.65. Does that cover everything? I did get some party-sized Chips Ahoy, so just the mini chips, and those were kind of expensive, but I just decided to start making my husband some scones here and there, and I thought maybe using the mini chips. Those were, though, expensive, $5.98. No, they were not. Those were $3.65 for the mini chips at Aldi. And then I got some avocados. Those were also on sale for 59 cents each, so I got 6 of them. And we also got some bananas, the Del Monte, the Chiquita, and the Chiquita Organic. One was 73 cents a pound. That was the organic, was 73 cents a pound. And the non-organic were 48 cents a pound. So the non-organic were cheaper than Walmart, and the organic were more expensive than Walmart, but Walmart was a bust. Aldi had some nice green ones, so we did get a couple at Walmart that hopefully will be ripe for my husband on Monday and Tuesday for work. So that is our Aldi haul. Okay, here's some produce from 2 more local vegetable stands. So we got 3 cucumbers for $1.50, and then the tomatoes again were at $3 a pound, and these came up to be $6.80, and we didn't question it. So big, beautiful beefsteak tomatoes, and like I said before, these aren't available in the grocery store and never have been at any grocery store around in this area. You can get beefsteak tomatoes. They're like half the size of this, wrapped in like a cello package and stuff like that, and I've tried those. And as most people who love tomatoes can attest to, there's really no taste in the tomatoes in any grocery store. The best tasting tomatoes are those that are grown outside under the sun, ripen in the sun on a plant, and are picked at their best time. So I wash up the produce when I get it home. Sometimes I can't get all of it unless I break the skin. So, but yeah, beautiful tomatoes. That's all we got from that farm stand. And then we went a little farther down the road, and we got some wax beans or yellow beans for $1.25 a pound. So I think we had a little over a pound here. We ended up paying like $1.67. Their tomato, just one of these, they didn't mention the poundage. I paid $1.09 for this large beefsteak, 65 cents for this large orange pepper, and then I sometimes like the pickling cucumbers because they're still juicy. These might be too, but the larger they get, the woodier they get. So sometimes I pick these to eat, and these were $1 a piece. And so then I got a few more things from this specific, this is a Mennonite farm stand, so I got a few more things that I'll include. Okay, and the last of the produce from our local produce hauls, we got 3 pounds of brand new potatoes, russet potatoes for $2.50, a sugar baby melon for $2, an onion for a quarter, a cabbage for $1.29, and then two acorn squash, the first of the season for us. Each one was 89 cents. So I did compare them at Walmart, and Walmart's were $1.19 a pound. So I'm not sure how many pounds each of their acorn squash were. They were somewhat smaller than these, so maybe they would have come out to be the same, but these are grown in a Mennonite family's field, and this was grown in their front garden, also one of their gardens. Sometimes they get like, this is actually a bag that they use from their potatoes, but sometimes they do get vegetables that are from larger areas of Mennonites and that they're able to travel to and bring home produce that, maybe they have better weather there or something, because we've had some horrible weather in this part of Wisconsin, between almost drought to lots of rain to lots of cooler temperatures to very dry spring and pretty much a dry summer, except for some pretty bad storms in Wisconsin. So it's been some unusual weather, and already we're probably at 10% of the trees are coloring, and I know almost all the birds that were going to migrate have left the area. So we're about 3.5 weeks early with everything this year. The leaves changing in the area and the birds migrating. And I think last year I reported that we were about 2 to 3 weeks early with fall. So I predict that we'll probably see anywhere from 35 to 50% coloring of the trees in this area, where people clamor to get here and look at all the trees in the beautiful state parks, probably 3 weeks early this year. So it'll make it sometime mid-September, maybe the third week of September. I believe we're going to see about 35 to 50% coloring. So we're definitely going to see some cooler temperatures this weekend. So I think they said there was 250 million birds migrating, and we're going to be starting migrating on Friday night and migrating through the area that I live in through Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, fall is quickly coming. They have the pumpkins in the local patches. Of course, the mums have been out both at Walmart and the local produce stands for well over 3 weeks now. So everything is rush. As soon as there's even a mention of back to school clothes and stuff like that, summer's basically over for everybody, I guess. So we're going to keep pumping out a few days of summer and enjoying it. It's been a pretty hectic last week. What I would normally do in 2 months of cleaning and fall cleaning and decluttering and that, I had to do in a week. And then I think at the end of this video, I'll give you the blooper of the reel, just what ended up with that. So pretty disappointed, pretty worn out. This is our last food haul for the month of August. I'll tally up all of our groceries and tell you what we spent this month. For anyone that's joining new, we bought all of our meat quite a while ago, and it's due to run out at the end of September. We bought 3 months worth of meat, and then it would run out in September, and we would shop again for it the first part of October. As far as household products like paper products, cleaning products, laundry, clothing, makeup, stuff like that, that's all purchased at the beginning of the year, and sometimes we replenish the stock sometime mid-year, which we did do a little bit of that in June of this year. As far as baking products and that, I buy baking products closer to Christmas because I do the majority of my baking starting in mid-October all the way through till mid-January. So I'll be doing a stock up on that soon. Our pantry is still fully stocked, so we're happy with that. I've replenished that as we've gone along. So right now it's just time for us to enjoy the abundance of this produce, pair it with some of the meat that's still left in the freezer. I will have our weekly menu in the show's description, and the next video will come out, will be a vlog-like style video, and that will include a couple of shops that this video isn't going to include, plus 2 or 3 days in my life. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll talk to you on the next video.